Namaste friends, welcome to Learn with J, empowered by Magic Needles. This day I am here with a very lightweight unusual block titled Junction, and this particular block works well when combined with denser blocks in a composite piece. Okay, let's go into the video right now. With color ray, chain 31. I am not making a slip knot, I am chaining the first chain here. I shall make 31 chains and get back. Place a stitch marker in the very first chain here. We are going to skip that chain, so that is why I am placing, for not to have any confusion. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is row 1. This chain 4 counts as DC and chain 1, yarn over, skip this first chain and place 1 double crochet here in the next chain. So having done that, chain 25. I shall chain 25 and get back. I have chained 25. Now I need to skip 25 chains here. So I've counted and placed my stitch marker. And in the 26th, make a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, make a double crochet in the very last stitch. Chain 4 counts as DC and chain 1 and turn. It counts as DC, chain 1. So I've chained 4 and I've turned. Skip 1 chain, DC in the next DC. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, DC in the next chain. Now chain 21. We need to skip 21 chains here. I shall count and place the stitch marker in the 21st chain, and I will chain 21 and get back. I have chained 21. I have placed my stitch marker in the 21st chain. Now yarn over the hook and place a double crochet in the next chain over here. Hold the loop because this loop will go away, so hold it. After chains, you have to be careful while working a double crochet or any stitch. Now chain 1, skip 1, DC on DC here, chain 1, skip the first chain here, that is the 4th chain, and to the 3rd chain make a double crochet. Again chain 4 and turn. DC on double crochet, chain 1, DC on double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain and DC on the next chain. Conveniently, you can work on the back loop. So that the stitches are better placed. Now chain 17, skip 17. I shall meet you after chaining 17 and skipping 17. I have chained 17. I have placed my stitch marker in the 17th chain here. Yarn over, hold it and make your double crochet in the 18th chain. This is the 3rd row we are working. Chain 1, skip this chain and work a DC on DC. Chain 1, skip the chain space, DC on DC. chain 1, skip the 4th chain and into the 3rd chain, work 1 double crochet. For the 4th row, chain 4 and turn. I should also chain 4 and turn. Chain 4 and turn. Now yarn over, DC on DC, chain 1, double crochet on double crochet, chain 1, double crochet on double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 and double crochet in the next. This is the first one and this is the second one. I'm going to work in the back loop. Chain 13, skip 13 now. So place your stitch marker in the 13th stitch here. I will chain 13, skip 17 and get back. I've chained 13 and I've placed my stitch marker in the 13th chain here. Yarn over, work 1 DC in the next. You have the choice of taking the loop from 2 loops or on the back loop. Chain 1, DC on DC. So continue till the end. We are increasing the DCs like a ladder. Chain 1, double crochet on double crochet, chain 1, double crochet on double crochet, chain 1, skip the 4th chain, into the 3rd chain work a double crochet. Okay, again chain 4 and turn. For 5th row, DC on DC, chain 1, double crochet on double crochet, chain 1, double crochet on double crochet, chain 1, double crochet on double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 and a double crochet in the next chain. Here we are going to chain 9 and skip 9 and place a double crochet here. Okay, so this is the 9 skip stitch chains. The 10th one, make a double crochet and continue placing double crochets and chains as you did in the previous rows. So hold. After chaining, placing a stitch is little dicey. So it's becoming loose. Okay. Chain 1, DC on DC, chain 1, DC on DC till the end. Okay. And in the last, you'll place chain 1 and DC on the 3rd chain of the turning chain. Chain 4 and turn for row 6. Double crochet on double crochet, chain 1, double crochet on double crochet till you reach the chain space. Okay. Chain 1, skip 1, place a double crochet, chain 3, skip 3 chains. So every row we are staggering the chains by 4 chains. Skip 1, 2, 3. 1 minute. Sorry friends, chain 5. We skipped 9 chains last row. So 9 minus 4 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and in the 6th place 1 double crochet. chain 1, double crochet on double crochet, continue till the end. So continue placing chain 1 DC, chain 1 DC till the end. I shall meet you at the end here. Fasten off the yarn here at the end. I shall be back with color B and I shall join color B and continue the pattern. Okay. Make a slip knot with color B. Join it to the last stitch over here with a slip stitch. The option is yours. You can make a slip knot or just directly join with a slip stitch. Chain 4. It's counted as DC, chain 1, turn, DC on DC, chain 1, 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 DC on DC. So continue chain 1 DC. So we are skipping the chain spaces over here. Similarly, when you come to the 5 chains, chain 1, you have done a DC here, skip 1 stitch, DC in the next. I'm purposely working in the back loop. Sorry. Chain 1, skip 1, DC in the next chain. Chain 1, or you naturally skip the next chain and work a DC on DC. Continue chain 1 DC on DC till the end. I shall meet you at the end. I've placed my last DC in the third chain of the turning chain. Now chain 4 considered as 1 DC and chain 1 space, DC on next, chain 1 DC on next. So rows 8 and 9 are same as row 7. Only thing is in row 6 we had chain, we worked on the chains. Here we'll work on the DCs itself. So DC, chain 1 DC, chain 1 DC, chain 1 DC, continue till the end. I shall meet you at the end here. Completed row 8. Row 9 is again same, chain 4, turn, DC on DC, chain 1 DC on DC, complete till the end. I have completed row 9. It is simple. All these 3 rows are chain 4, turn, DC on DC, chain 1 DC on DC. That is how it is. Now for the next row we are going to join back the color A. Do not fasten off the color B. So before finishing this, I shall join color A, make a loop to tighten it, chain 4, turn your work, DC on DC, now chain 1 DC on DC 5 more times. Okay, now we have to skip 5 stitches and we need to make 5 chains. Skip 1 2 3 4 5 and in the next DC make a double crochet. Again chain 1 DC on DC till the end. Complete till the end. I shall meet you at the end. Row 11 is going to be same as row 5. So chain 4 and turn. DC on the very first DC. Chain 1, DC on 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 DC. Now we made 5 chains here. It's going to be 9 chains and skip 9 stitches. Okay. Skip this DC. So skip totally 9 stitches including 2 DCs here and make a DC on the next DC. And continue placing chain 1 DC till the end. I shall meet you at the end. I have completed row 11. Now row 12, 13, 14 and 15 are similar to rows 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in row 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 is what we did now, just now, row 5. So next will be, it's the symmetrical way we have to work, and so it's going to be 9 chains will become 13, 13 will become 17, 17 will become 21, 21 will become 25. Okay. So similarly, we have done 9. It's going to be 13 next row. The following row it's going to be 17. The next row, penultimate row, is going to be 21 and then 25. We end with this. Okay. So continue working in similar fashion. I shall complete and get back. For row 12 it is row 4. Row 13 it is row 3. For row 14 it is row 2, and for 15 it is row 1. Now we completed the last row, 15th row. Fasten this off. Next we shall be doing the border. So we have not cut off the fastened of the color B. So what we do is we insert a hook from this chain here and pull a loop, and now make a single crochet, chain 1 and make a single crochet in the same stitch. One single crochet in the middle of the DC on the side, one single crochet in the next junction here, again one single crochet in the middle of the DC. Actually if you turn back it will be the top of the DC, but we are working sideways. Sorry. And again single crochet on top of the DC or the turning chain, third chain of the turning chain here. So in the corners we have only the turning chain, so every chain we are going to make a single crochet. And we have DCs when we end the row, so on top of the DC we make a single crochet. While working on the sides, the stitches have to be evenly spaced, so we are working one single crochet on top of the DC and one single crochet on the middle of the DC or the middle chain. Okay. we had considered chain 3 as one DC, so DCs and chain 3s will alternate. Continue placing your stitches in this manner. In the corner, make one single crochet, chain 2 and single crochet in the same stitch. And when you're working these sides, it's all one single crochet in each of the chains and on the DCs. Okay, continue till the end. I shall meet you at the end here. I have placed one SC in each of the chains and on the DCs. Come to the corner. I have made the corner. On this side, we work the same way we worked in the first side here, by placing one SC on the top of the third chain or the DC, and one SC in the middle chain or the middle of the DC, and continue till the end. Make the corner here, and again place one single crochet in each of the chains and on the DCs, and again complete this side. I shall meet you where I began. I have placed my last stitch here, so I cut the yarn, pull it out. Now I'm going to pick up the stitch from underneath this. And then hide all the yarns. I shall hide all the yarns and get back. Here we go. We have completed the junction square. It is very lightweight and it works well when combined with other denser projects or blocks in a composite piece. A modern twist on the traditional filet. This has loads of possibilities for the modern home and your home decor. Okay, and this is very lightweight and it will gel with any other denser patterns. You can mix and match with them. Thank you friends for watching this video. Have a great day. Do subscribe to Magic Needles channel. Do not forget to hit on the bell icon. I shall be back with yet another video in the next, yet another pattern in the next video. Bye for now. Have a great day friends.